Do you see me getting married to Mystery Man? That's a juicy question. We want to get married and mom's like, no.
Are you in love?
Yeah. Babe, I just want you to be just the mother of my children.
Hey guys! Welcome back to the Ha Ha Podcast.
Woo! Let's start off with the joke of the day. Does anyone have a joke ready?
I have one.
What is it?
Why did the math book look so sad?
Because... Oh, wait. I feel like I know this one. Minus... Because... Okay, whatever. What is it?
Because it had too many problems. But
okay, that was kind of lame. It wasn't that funny.
Too many problems, so it was sad. Haha.
Haha.
Yeah, funny.
Welcome back to the 4th episode, I believe. Wow, guys.
Okay, people kept saying that you pronounce episode.
It's
episode.
episode.
Yeah.
What does Erica usually say?
Episode.
She would pronounce it like there's a T after the I.
Oh, episode.
It's episode.
No wonder. I saw the comments and they were like, episode. Erica, the way she says it is so funny. I'm like, what?
Yeah, why
episode.
No, after they pointed it out, every time you say episode, it pissed me off. I was like, please.
It's like one f***ing
It's
letter.
like, welcome back to the 4th episode.
Episode.
4th episode.
How do y'all even point that out?
Because you just you overpronounce certain things.
You're like, episode.
Today we are going to be talking about Evelyn's Mystery Man.
Wait, what?
Wait,
She already knew this.
No.
The fuck? What do you mean no?
No, I don't want a whole episode of talking about...
instead of jumping right into that, why don't we talk about our week so far?
She's like, nah, let's talk about it. She's like,
Now that I think about it, I do want to talk about
Mystery Man and I...
Well, we've been apart for 2 weeks.
Oh, she's getting into it. She's getting into it.
Wait.
That was my...
Why don't we talk about our week first?
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about our week. Okay, how was your week?
She's like, what?
Guys. Evelyn's the type of person that literally will find any excuse to bring up their boyfriend, no matter the topic.
I swear I'm not like that.
You just did that. You were like,
well,
what?
This whole episode
2 weeks.
is about him. Oh,
Literally, Eric and Evelyn were fighting, and somehow, Mr. Man was involved in the fight too. I was like, what the hell?
What?
Wait, guys. For those that don't know who Mystery Man is, I feel like we've just been saying Mystery Man. He's my boyfriend, and I just call him Mystery Man because his legal name is not technically revealed.
Oh, although a lot of you guys know who he is already.
Although you guys know who he is, I plan to invite him as a guest in this podcast so that he can actually formally introduce himself. But until then, I'm just going to keep him a mystery.
I just heard Emily gulping her water in my earphones.
Really? What?
Well, how was everyone's week?
Oh, so now you want to talk about it.
Thank you so much for the introduction.
Thank you for asking. Today I had a pretty stressful day. Today is a Thursday, and I had a math quiz that I had to do after school, a math test I had to take during lunch, so I couldn't even eat lunch. And then I also had an English summative today. And I literally wanted to drop out of school right then and there. So, but what else happened? Oh, something happened.
Freaking moved into a new house, yo.
I moved into a new home. Yay. I did not move out. A lot of you guys were speculating I was moving out. No, I still have to go to school. Yeah. Or just out of the house in general. I was just I still have school, guys. I'm still 16, so legally I don't think I can even move out.
Okay, if you did move out, where would you want to move out?
To New York. No, Minnesota.
Would you guys ever want to live in LA?
No.
For like
maybe
3 months.
Yeah, maybe like 3 months, but
I feel like once Emily is out of high school, I feel like we should do a little 3-month to LA, living in LA kind of.
Yeah, maybe. I know
LA. Finish your sentence, bro. I just saw Evelyn's lip quiver trying to finish this. She was like, 3 month. life.
Guys, the way Evelyn can finish her sentences actually need to be studied because it's really concerning. She like sometimes she'll look over at us waiting for us to finish it for her.
I have ADHD sometimes when I'm saying a sentence. I sometimes
excuses.
I sometimes can't finish it because I have other thoughts in my head that I'm already thinking of next, and the sentence that I was saying in the moment now doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't mean you just stop saying what.
Doesn't mean you stop mid sentence and move on to a different
Get what I'm
topic.
trying to say, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I ate.
I don't do
Anyways,
that.
yeah,
I don't do
so
that.
tomorrow.
No, she's like, yeah, my dog got diagnosed with cancer, and then, oh wait, this topic, Mystery Man, yes, Mystery Man and I have been together for almost a year. Like, what?
I don't do it like that.
Yes, you do.
Okay, whatever. Wait, what are we talking about?
Are we?
Oh yeah, we moved into a new house, you guys. The last 2 days, I have been helping my mom move out. God damn.
This woman.
God damn.
She's the hardest person to work with, honestly.
My mom gets so stressed out and so overstimulated so easily.
Maybe you got your overstimulated genes from her.
No,
Do you think that?
I have come to the conclusion that our impatience and overstimulation
It's
and
from
short
her?
temper is from her.
Yeah, no, she actually has the shortest temper. She's so impatient.
Like, I think you're impatient. And then I spend a day with my mom and I'm like, damn, you're impatient.
My mom's so
You're
impatient.
impatient. Yeah. No, it's so crazy though, because like I didn't really think she was that impatient until like I spend more time with her in my adult life.
Yeah.
Like as a kid,
Yeah.
you don't really notice those things because it's kind of like you grew
I
up with
knew
that.
it.
I knew my mom was impatient, but I didn't know she was this impatient.
Yeah, she gets stressed so easily. She gets stressed over like the smallest thing.
She needs things done like in 2 seconds, or else she'll get
Flip.
freaking mad
She's
at
like
you.
watching our podcast like, you guys are talking shit about me right now.
No, we're telling the truth.
Guys, it's normal, okay? And we're not really talking shit. We're just like,
I feel like it's normal for Asian parents because a lot of Asian parents tell their kids to do things for them. For example, talk to customer service, email this person, text this person in English because they themselves can't do it, so they have their kids to do it for themselves. And yeah, I feel like that's just a fucking canon event for Asian people because literally all my friends are like,
I remember when I was in like 3rd grade, my mom like sent a suitcase to my grandma and it got lost in the mail and I had to talk to the freaking mail service customer service thing, and I was like 7 years old and my squeaky ass voice, he was like, can you like read the number on your mail? And I was like, sure. And I was like, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. He's like, slow down please. And I was like, okay. I was like terrified. I used to be so scared of customer service and I had to talk to them since I was like 5 years old. So now I feel like I'm
you have
pretty good.
anxiety when talking to people on the phone for some reason.
I hate talking to people on the phone. Like, I can order food, but like I hate talking to like customer service. It stresses
Same.
me out. It's like, cause like I don't know.
it's just such a long process.
It's so tedious.
I hate I hate when something happens and you need to call the company or whatever and you wait online for 30 minutes and it's like, there has to be a faster way now.
That was me this morning with Verizon. I was like,
my
holy
God.
shit.
Oh my god.
Trying to get
Working
internet.
with
Oh, I hate phone
internet
stuff.
is so annoying.
They're
'Cause you
so
have to
slow.
chat. You have to talk to them through the freaking
Through the chat, and then if it disconnects,
it's over.
Oh my God.
It's over. You have to
actually the worst.
restart.
That happened to me 3 times yesterday.
Oh, it's actually the worst thing ever.
Like, I'd rather drive 2 hours and do it in person than have to do it on chat. It's so annoying.
I have pet insurance for Chai, and for the longest time I still haven't done it. I need to talk to the customer service to tell them like I haven't gotten any payments from them, because every time I take her to the vet, I need to get reimbursed with the amount of money, but they haven't reimbursed me anything, and this was since 2 years ago. So I probably have thousands of dollars reimbursed.
That is not very responsible.
I know, I need to talk to them. But every time I did call them once, and it was just such a long phone call.
Yeah, and the drive
sucks.
home and to school from the new house is so long. Oh my gosh. I have to wake up extra early now, and I'm not a morning person.
Well, today I got my French manicure and French pedicure.
Is this fake nail?
No, they're my real nails. They look so
My real
cute.
nails.
And I think French on pedicure is such a cute look. I'm obsessed. I think every time I'm gonna get
obsessed.
French manicure on my pedicures.
On my pedicures? You mean on my feet?
Yeah, I said I want French manicure on my pedicure.
They heard you.
I want French pedicure on my toes. They're just so cute. I just want to show my toes to you guys.
Why do you have 2 Band-Aids on there?
Because I wore these flip-flops and they like hurt me for some reason. So I'm going to throw that out.
All right. Well, guys, this whole episode won't be dedicated to Mystery Man, but you guys are dying and on your fucking knees to talk about this man.
All right, you guys can ask me questions. I'm here. I'll just answer everything.
What's the height, bruh?
What?
He's actually, his height?
No!
What?
No!
What's the height?
The hype!
Oh, okay.
You're like a freaking blind. Her eyes glisten. She's like, oh, the height? Do you want to know? Wait.
She's
The height?
actually...
You want to know? She got... Okay. You're getting a little too happy.
Evelyn, your fucking toes are crinkling together. She's crisscross applesizing.
Okay, ask me questions. I'll answer them. Okay, go ahead. His height, he's 6'3".
Fucking cat, bro.
He is.
I have a 6'3" boyfriend.
He's 6'2". He's 6'2", but I rounded up to 6'3".
Your
when he...
boyfriend's 6'3"?
Your boyfriend?
My ex, yes.
Oh. Okay, and your ex can be 6'3". Mystery Man can also be 6'3".
My ex was also 6'3".
Oh, 6'3".
What?
I'm saying he's cat. He's not that tall.
Okay, he's 6'2", but he has a hunchback, so if he straightens it, it's 6'3", and if
Bruh,
he's
you make fun of my
hunchbacked...
posture, meanwhile your boyfriend's like fucking loses two inches from his hunchback.
He really does. I tell him all the time.
Okay, when did you and Mystery Man meet?
We actually met...
Okay, not Matt. When did you guys first start dating?
Well, why don't you want to hear when I first met him?
Because I've heard it 400 times.
Well, they don't know it. I met Mystery Man when I was in college, and I was actually dating another guy. This might sound really bad, but him and that guy were friends. And at that time, he also had a different girlfriend, and we kind of hung out as like a group. And we only hung out like 3 times, and then we didn't really connect. Like, we didn't really stay in touch until years later, which is like recent. And then we recently rekindled, but him and that other friend aren't friends anymore. They've stopped being friends for a while. So it wasn't
straight homie hopping.
Yeah,
he
wasn't
homie hopping years later.
Yeah, I wasn't homie hopping, and he wasn't betraying his friend. It was nothing like that. It was years later. I was literally in college, and we randomly rekindled, and I think that's okay.
I wonder what your ex thinks.
He actually knows about it, and he...
Oh, it did. Mr. Man talked to him?
Yeah, he actually felt the need to text him and be like, oh, hey, by the way, this happened. Say? He didn't care. He was like, oh my gosh, I love you guys. Just kidding. He didn't say that. But he was just like...
Imagine he was like, good luck.
Like, he did not give a like, he didn't care.
Good luck.
He didn't give a so that's all that matters.
He's like, please have her. And good luck.
It was like 5 years ago. That's a long time.
All right, when did you guys first start dating?
We first started dating in the summer of last year. So we've been dating for almost a year now.
I thought you guys already hit a year.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why
we
you
did.
guys went to Dominican Republic.
Oh, yeah, we did. I just keep forgetting. I feel like we've dated. It's so weird because I feel like I've dated him for so long, but also so short.
So when's your 1-year anniversary? How do you not remember that? Are you even dating this person?
I do know the
what is it?
Anniversary.
Say it, go. You had to think about it for a second.
No, I didn't.
I could tell. You were like, I do. And your head was calculating as you said it. You're like, I do. No. May 15th. Are you even dating this man?
Yes. The f***?
Oh my God.
Was that even a question?
Are you in love?
Yeah.
Why did you look at me like that? She's like, yeah.
What else do you want to know about him?
All right, guys, this is the end of the episode.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
All right, let me look at some questions that you guys have asked about Mystery Man.
What's Mystery Man's ethnicity?
He's Australian and he's Jewish.
Australian is his nationality, you idiot. That's like me asking what your ethnicity. You're like, I'm American.
What do you think?
Bruh.
Well, there's white people that can be Italian, Lebanese, like.
Are you dumb? It's like someone asking you what you are. You're like,
You're like,
from
or what do you
Australia.
think? What do you think? Obviously, I'm Korean.
Wait, he's Australian. Like, he's from
That's
Australia.
nationality.
But what else?
Ethnicity.
Ethnicity.
No, he's
Yes, you would-
Jewish. What is it?
That's
I don't know.
Oh my fucking
God.
god.
Wait, can I ask?
no.
How do you
Evelyn,
not
are
know
you
your own
stupid?
Wait, what is he? What is he?
Jewish. He's just Jewish. How the do you not know this? Is he just Jewish?
Yeah, he's just Jewish, I think.
Oh, you don't ask this type of shit.
Bro.
I actually don't know. I'm gonna.
She goes, he's Australian. What else would he
Well,
be?
he identifies as an Australian.
That because that's
Oh my
that's
god.
a
That's like me saying
nationality.
I'm American.
your
Evelyn, do you know the definition of ethnicity? What's the definition of an ethnicity?
like if I'm Korean or Japanese or Chinese, country-wise.
Wait, can we turn this into like How Smart is Evelyn podcast?
Guys, before we turn on the camera, Evelyn and I had a heated argument because she doesn't know the definition of this word.
How do you not ask these type of questions? Are you not interested?
Well, I just assumed that
playing
he's
dumb?
I just assumed that he's Jewish and he's Australian. So
Australian is a nationality.
Okay,
it's
yeah,
not an
but
ethnic
like
group.
Yeah.
Yeah. By definition, Australian is not an ethnic
She's
group.
gonna
Well,
be like,
yeah.
well, yeah, by definition, but like in my mind, Australian
We asked
is an
what
ethnicity.
is his ethnicity, not his fucking nationality.
Oh,
Korean?
he sent me his ethnicity chart. He's 99.5% West Central Ukrainian Jew. How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
That's Jewish, bro.
And then
you know
and then
he's Jewish.
he's 0.4% North African.
0.04 is jack fucking shit. That's like his grandpa making out with an African person. And that's why we're being passed down, bro. He's like, oh, so he is African. He's a fuck.
This might sound like a really dumb question, but like,
Don't ask it.
No, say it. Say it.
I thought Jewish was a religion.
It is, but also
Exactly.
it's also
It's also
So
an
it's
ethnic group.
both ethnicity and religion.
Yeah, it's like my friend Ben is 25% Jewish and then a little Italian
But why
and a
don't
German.
they believe in the religion then?
What do you mean? Bro.
they're not born with a religion. They're just
Yeah, they are. They get
Yeah, but they-
baptized or some shit like that.
they don't have to believe it.
Dude, because maybe his
But
mom...
then why call themselves Jewish?
Because it's an ethnic group!
But like, where are they born? I'm confused how, like,
Anyone can be religiously Jewish. You can convert to Judaism. I'm gonna fucking punch you.
next question.
What color are his eyes?
Blue.
What color is
Well,
his
let's
hair?
say blue, green,
What color is his hair?
blondish, brown, dark, dirty blonde. I actually love the color of his hair.
Good for you, bro. I would really hope you do.
Okay, I have a question. What's your ethnicity?
He is fucking Jewish.
Are you
Jewish.
Wait, you're Jewish?
Yeah.
I'm kidding, guys. I obviously knew that. All right, just wanted to confirm.
I'm so confused. Can you share?
Dude,
I'll
wait,
tell
can
you later. I'll tell you
explain?
later. Bye.
It sounds like I'm talking to like an AI that's completely wrong. It's like when
It sounds like customer service.
yeah, it sounds like those AI bots in customer service. That's like, can I return this? No, you can't.
I'm not sure what you're asking. Press one.
Can you repeat your question? Oh gosh.
Okay, next question. Let's move
Okay.
on.
At what point did you realize you wanted to date him?
Probably immediately
days
after. No, just kidding. I actually, when we first rekindled our relationship, I told him, I was like, I do not want to get into a relationship and I have no interest in dating anyone right now because I fully wanted just like literally a whole year or two just being single. And I liked being single. What? Why are you laughing at that?
Keep going.
Because that backfired.
Well, yeah, obviously, clearly, but I'm like, my
Clearly.
mindset at that time was I enjoyed being single, and you know, I got out of a relationship, and I was taking some time to myself, and I was just like, I don't want to date anyone. Just
Men.
And then we rekindled our relationship, and then at first it was like kind of friends vibe, and then he started making moves on me, and then I fell for it.
What were the moves?
Well,
Was it just like, hey, Evelyn, want to grab some lunch with me?
He had an Australian accent.
Aye,
Everyone fell
mate.
for it.
You want some lunch?
well, he was like very direct, and he was very persistent.
This is how I imagine him telling you. All right, mate, sit down. I'm going to tell you right now, I like you. And he's like fidgeting, you know, the fidgeting he does when he's like really like into a topic.
He's like pacing back and forth, and he's like, look, Evelyn, I really like you, and I understand you're not looking for a relationship, but if you're willing to give it a shot, I've got a reservation at Nobu tonight at 7:30. Get your best fit on, and I'll meet you there.
If you
See
don't
ya.
show up, I'll take it as a sign, mate. Peace.
Deuces.
Well, what I
Puts
really
his hat back on, black glasses, walks out the house, gets ready for Nobu.
Prince is off.
okay, well, what I really liked about him during that time.
Is uber black.
Okay, listen, what I really liked about him during that time was he really respected my boundaries. So even if he was persistent, like he would ask me to do lunch, he would do dinner, and like right after our meal, we'll just go back home. Like we go part each other ways. Like we'll only get food
Part
and
each
he
other ways.
part ways from each other.
You would part each other's ways. You guys are parted for each other? He was super respectful. He parted each other's. He parted my way.
Okay, you know what I meant. Like he wasn't trying to do anything or like
Get in those pants, yo.
yeah, he wasn't trying to like be, you know, one of those thirsty men, and he really respected me in that sense. So I'm like, wait, you're so attractive
This
for
is
that.
how I imagine dinner going. Dinner ends. All right, Matt, it was really nice having dinner with you. I'm going to catch my Uber. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp.
I actually
for
got a
dinner.
call. I'm going to have to
I
leave
made
you
a
to this.
reservation at Waffle
No.
House for
What?
9 a.m.
No.
I'm vegetarian, but for you, I'm willing to go out and get some bacon if that what makes you happy.
No, one time we got dinner and I wanted him to just come over and like we can watch a movie or just chill, and he was like, no, I just want to go home. And I was like, all right. Like, okay.
Nah, mate, I've got some self-care to do. Peace.
But yeah, that's how. Wait, what was the original question again?
At what point
Did
you
you want
realize?
to date him?
Oh yeah, when he basically showed a lot of commitment from the start.
Good
Why are
job.
you making that face? Are you aching yourself out? Like, when he showed his commitment.
Okay, well,
I don't think Evelyn likes talking about it. She's like when we held hands for the first time.
no, it just makes me like, it doesn't make me icked out, but it's just like cringe because
Cringy?
I'm like bragging about like how he treated me so well. Like he just treated me well. Like, do I want
Did you talk about him every single day?
Should I go into details?
No.
No,
Okay, exactly.
because
Yeah.
you're just gonna keep making weird faces.
Are there any deal breakers or things that would cause you to break up with Mystery Man?
That's a good question. We were actually talking about like boundaries and setting boundaries and like what our boundaries are, etc. So my deal breaker would be that, I mean, there's so many deal breakers, I would
Maybe
say.
like not wanting to have kids.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Like, okay, future is ambition is a huge deal breaker. And not having the same future, obviously. We both want kids and we both want to have a family one day. So we're very compatible in that sort of sense. And we're also both very ambitious. So that we're like super compatible in that sort of area. Yeah, there's like no deal breakers that I have for Mystery Man. But like,
Not about him, but if he did something, like, that's a deal breaker. I guess just like a deal breaker in general for any guys. It could be something small.
What if he doesn't like try?
oh, well, you know what? Actually, when I was in the talking stage with him, I actually thought I wouldn't be able to date him because he was a full vegetarian. And I've never dated a vegetarian before. So in my head, I already put like a block, and I was like, I don't think I can date him because he's like super vegetarian, and I can't do that because I love meat. I love sushi. And dating someone who doesn't eat that, food is my love language. So at that time, I told myself I can't date vegetarians, but lo and behold, I was able to. And actually, I don't think deal breakers really exist unless it's like atrociously bad things, which I don't even think they're deal breakers. They're just like respectful boundaries. We were able to figure that out. Like, I'm now dating someone that don't eat every type of meat. He's slowly actually becoming a meat eater. He's in Japan right now, and he ate sushi with his brother.
He's in Japan right now?
Yeah, he went to Hawaii from Japan. And
Is it hot?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Bro, do you ask questions?
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he ate sushi with his brother, and he told me that he had the worst experience, and he might now go back to being vegetarian.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only real deal breaker would be like, oh, if he doesn't want kids, if he wants to be like one of those single men forever, or you know those men that don't want to get married but want a girlfriend forever. If he's like that, deal breaker. Absolutely not. If he
Doesn't want to live in New York?
oh yeah, if his final destination is somewhere like super random and I don't want to do that, definitely a deal breaker.
What if in the future he is definite in moving to Australia?
That's never gonna happen.
But what if, like, he's like, I want to raise my kids on Australia.
Like, he knew that now.
Would you go, or would you be like, nah, fam, we can't do this, mate?
Yeah, no, I don't think I would want to live in Australia. I mean, it's not a bad idea to... I would entertain the idea, but definitely would be... That's a hard one, actually, because what if Australia is actually nice? You know? I don't know. I feel like I would lean towards being no. But if he's the one, he wouldn't be like, I'm going to Australia whether you like it or not, you know? And
What
if he's
like,
if he is like that, then that's also kind of a red flag
What
for
if
me.
he hated us?
Okay, then I hate you too. Just kidding. What if he hates you guys? Reasonably so. I don't know. Why would he hate you guys?
What
Well,
if,
it's a hypothetical question.
Then obviously I'd be like, that's going to be a deal breaker, because if you can't get along with my sisters, then we're going to have a lot of issues. We're going to have a lot of issues. That's not good, honey.
Emily went to go pick up her Uber order. Do you think you could date a finance bro? Let me start listing out careers.
Okay.
Finance bro in New York City.
I don't know what they do. Like, I don't know what they're like.
It's like a 9-to-5 job, office, like.
To be honest, no.
But there's different sectors of finance. There's like accounting, there's consulting, there's
Well, okay, I don't really
stock.
I don't care what they do as their job, as long as if they're passionate about it, and I want them to love their work, so they're not working to live.
Yeah.
They're like living to work, if that makes any sense. And work isn't really like work. It's more like they love it and it's their passion. And it's kind of like what I'm doing, making videos, and I love doing this, and it's literally my passion. So I don't, obviously it's work, but you know, I'm not like, oh, I have to clock into work from 8 to 5. I know that sounds so ridiculously out of touch, but like,
I mean, everyone wants to like their job.
yeah. Well, I know some guys out there that hate their job, and
Yeah, there are most people hate their job.
I just want a guy that's passionate about work.
But there are some people that just love their job, like 9 to 5. Like some people love marketing, or some people love art.
There's
painting
like
art.
9 to 5 architecture jobs where guys love architectures and
What are
like
we
that.
talking
Or some
about?
people just love accounting. Like they love numbers. We're talking about jobs.
Deal break. Well, it started off with deal breakers and about how.
Well, I was here for deal breakers.
Well, mine was, as long as if they love and are passionate about what they're doing in life instead of just living. That's really important for me.
What does Mystery Man do right now?
He can
you
answer
even-
that for
Do
himself.
you even know what he does?
Honestly,
you don't even know what he does. She's like,
He's an entrepreneur.
He goes
He's
to
an entrepreneur.
office and looks at a laptop and hopes the screen is green and then not red?
Babe, what do you do again?
It's too complicated for you, honey. Just ChatGPT it.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
I've got it all under control. Just worry about your little like influencing things, right, honey? Go put on some makeup and have fun. Go take Chai to Central Park or something. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
I've got 50 meetings tonight. I'll see you tonight, all right?
He's in tech. He's in tech and he's building a cool app. And he's an entrepreneur.
A cool app.
That's all you. I don't want to get into the details
And then
because
it's cool
it's like
apps,
really
like some, like,
complicated.
Boom, boom, boom. Like,
You guys keep talking over each other and it's pissing me off.
You guys, okay, you can ask Mystery Man about his actual job later when he is on this podcast. What?
What if I don't care at that point?
Can you stop it with these what if questions? Like, I don't.
Evelyn's really bad with hypothetical questions. What?
What?
Oh my God, sorry. My friend just texted me and I read the first sentence and I thought she said, guys, totally weird thing happened to me and I was wondering if this is a weird behavior or not. I'm doing a freelance project right now and my boss basically died. I thought that's what it said. And I thought her boss died.
I thought it was her manager. I was like, what the hell?
What the hell? Okay, let me read this whole thing.
No, bro, we're doing a podcast. What the fuck?
Should I?
See it?
You're
Evelyn was like, all right, let me just. Bro was dialed in. She was like,
Okay, let me just read this.
bro.
Bro!
Should I read it for you guys too?
No.
Guys, I'm getting a little too comfortable right now because it's currently, what time is it? 11 p.m. and I'm like basically ready to go to bed. So I feel like we're, getting really intimate and chit-chatting with you guys and really getting off focus.
Correct.
But she's basically changing.
Okay, you guys need to fucking ask me questions.
Oh my gosh, we are. What is Mystery Man's favorite food?
These questions are like the most boring fucking questions.
All right, wait.
Stop asking me these boring fucking questions. What?
I'm just proving you don't know your boyfriend at all.
He doesn't have a favorite food.
Favorite color?
Black. He wears black shirt and black pants every
Calm
day.
down, cowboy. Calm down,
All right, what is it? Let's title this video, Does Evelyn Know Her Boyfriend?
All right, let's do rapid fire questions, okay? What's his
Birthday.
shoe size?
Oh my God.
Bro!
Birthday is September 6th, 1999.
Shoe
size is, I don't fucking know, big. He has a big foot.
All right.
He has a really abnormally long toe.
Okay.
Big toe is like actually the size of my first finger. What finger is this called?
Pointer. It's a pointer. First finger. Are y'all stupid?
First finger.
Oh my God. What are you gonna call this? The second finger?
Yes, first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
It's pointer, middle, ring, pinky,
Thumb. Oh, okay.
index.
All right.
Okay.
What?
Give me them f***ing questions.
Has he had braces ever? You should know this.
I'm actually going to poop on your face, Emily.
What, has he ever had braces? Let's see if you know.
Yes. I think. Oh, he has.
All right, wait. How long is his fingernail currently? Give me the
I
exact.
haven't been with him for 2 weeks, so I don't know.
Okay,
you would never know.
What is your favorite thing about Mystery Man? Bro, it's not a hard question.
No, it is a hard
generic question.
No, because I have so many things that
Just
I like
name
about
one.
him. I mean, I guess the biggest thing that I like about him is that our chemistry is so strong. Like, I've never been with someone where I understand him 100%, he understands me 100%, and we just have this compatibility of just...
Emily, you're snoring so loud.
You're interrupting my answer. So as I was saying, Mystery Man, he is super patient, super kind, and we just have like an elastic sort of ecstatic.
New vocab added. What does that mean? Elastic.
Like elastic
girl.
It's kind of like pew. Oh, well, we're not in a honeymoon phase. Or no, we are still.
Does Mystery Man have a middle name?
No.
How long is his last name?
Bro, what are these fucking questions,
Yeah, you
yo?
need to shut the up.
Evelyn, stop reading it.
Okay, what is you're not giving me questions for me to actually
Okay, doesn't
answer.
mean you go on your freaking phone.
Well, Emily's being like, what's your favorite food when you're sick?
What is it?
Me?
His.
He doesn't have a favorite food,
Okay,
I'm telling
so-
you.
Basically,
Oh, wait.
No.
Which restaurant did you guys go to on your first date?
On our very first date, we went to Baccarat Tea. And he actually told me that the day he saw me, that day, he wanted to date me.
He wanted to date me,
But I didn't.
but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you sound like? You sound like Trisha Paytas, bro.
What's wrong with that? I love Trisha Paytas.
I love Trisha Paytas.
I'm not talking
Can you
like
stop
that.
asking me stupid questions?
All right, I'll actually talk like that if you want me to.
I'm gonna end the podcast episode right here, right now.
Okay.
This is so uncomfortable in my ears right now.
Let's talk about some actual interesting
All right,
stuff.
name a fight you had with Mr.
Holy shit.
What? These are questions.
What
asked
is-
a
okay,
question and
Okay,
you
name
get mad.
a fight. Name a fight.
Yes.
Name one of a challenge you and Mystery Man had to overcome together.
You suck at this.
Well, I don't want to air out his business.
Just name it generally.
Not a fight, like a problem, like a something
Generic.
you guys had to like.
Okay, well, this is a funny one. He had a dream that I cheated on him with the tennis player.
Oh, yeah.
And then I told him I'm going to Wimbledon to watch tennis players, and he got jealous.
Was that before we watched that movie with Zendaya and the two tennis players?
No, it was after.
Oh.
Mystery Man watched that movie, and he was actually like really into it for some reason.
I wasn't really like answering my question, but what's an advice you would give to someone who is dating
Or wants a
to
successful relationship.
Yeah.
Well, I think that we have a therapist that we talk to, and we do couple sessions, not every time, but every time we need one. People really think couple therapy is such a whoa, like you only need couple therapy if you have ginormous problems. Actually, that's completely false. If you're able to afford it, it's so helpful with setting boundaries, getting to know your partner even more, because you learn about each other's weaknesses and strengths and how to deal with it. And because we both know that, when we get into an argument, we're able to kind of snap each other out and be like, oh, you're in this mode because of your this thing. We obviously fight, but it's never like, oh, we need to break up. And I can always see us solving every problem after every problem. So
you're telling
really-
people to get a couples therapist?
Well, I think if you're able to afford it, and if that's something that your partner should be open to the idea of that too. That's one thing. I mean, obviously communication is like really important, but sometimes it's hard because when you're fighting with each other, sometimes, because like we got into like this loop recently when like we both like want each other's attention, but we express it in not the most healthiest way. So like I'll be kind of like annoying to him, and then he'll be annoying to me, and then somehow like I'm like being like, oh, like I hate you, you're so annoying. But what we really want is just each other's attention and love, and just having a third party to just kind of like brush it all out and navigate it for you really helps. And then after that session, Mystery Man and I we're both like, oh, hi.
Cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I feel like more than communication, comprehension matters. Emily and I are watching Love Island right now, and I think one of the players were literally like, it doesn't matter about communication if they don't got ears, like if they're not listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could communicate, don't do this, I like this, these are my boundaries, but if he doesn't understand it, and if he's not like fully filtering it out, then girl, the communication doesn't even matter, because he's not comprehending, or maybe you're not comprehending his whatever he's asking you to do. What are you and Mystery Man's love language?
For me, it's really hard for me to choose, because I would say all 5 love languages are my top, and that makes me sound
Even gift
so
giving?
annoying. Yeah. Gift giving, love, words of affirmation, touch, quality
of
time.
course, everything is all on the top, but you gotta rank it top 3.
Top 3, gift giving, quality time, and physical touch is my top 3.
And then what do you like to give as your love language? Because I feel like receiving and giving are
I
different.
like to give whatever mystery man's top love language is.
Yeah,
which,
but like, for example, my love language for giving is like gift giving. Even if the person doesn't like it, like even with friends, like that's my love language.
I give my love language. So if I like gift giving, I also like gift giving to my partner. But we recently discovered that though. Mystery man's love language is quality time and physical touch, and that's like literally his only 2 love language. He doesn't like getting gifts. Gifts is not really his
Words
thing.
of affirmation.
Words of affirmation isn't like completely his thing. Like the rest is whatever, but his only top 2 requirement is quality time and physical touch. So that's his thing. For me, like all 5 love languages are kind of my thing. So sometimes when he doesn't hit all 5, I kind of get like, do you not love me? But then it's because he doesn't, to him, like it's not that important. But we just figured out like, because it's important to me, he has to do all 5.
Damn. Good luck, mystery man. Good luck, Charlie. This is my letter to you. Good luck, yo. Yes. All 5. You heard it right here.
What's wrong with that? I need all 5.
I'm excited to watch Love Island.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Should I get into it? Is it that good?
So
I feel like you won't
Really?
like it. Evelyn has the shortest attention span, I swear. If she's not watching a video in 2.5x speed, it's like she won't watch it.
All right, guys. It is time to move on to fan Q&A.
Or isn't that basically all
Yeah,
fake
weren't we
Q&A?
all doing that?
No, it was like
Why don't we
general
talk
questions.
about hypotheticals? These things that
We were. What ifs?
Cindy, you told her to stop telling
No.
you what if.
No, it's what if your best friend started dating your ex? Would you
I would
rather
stop being friends with my best friend.
Yeah.
Would you rather your partner cheat once and confess, or never confess but stay loyal forever? Cheat once and never and confess. I don't want to fucking...
Yeah, what the hell?
You find out your partner has a secret second life online. What do you do? Maybe he's like an ASMR mukbang.
Hey, get in that bag.
Mystery
let me
man
eat
is-
with you.
Mystery man is secretly a mukbanger.
He's eating that kale salad. Like, with that
Carrots.
He's like the there's like the description box is like kale salad with vinegar, and he's like pouring it in, and then he's like has the kale chips. Like,
Okay, what would you do if a
what
guy
would,
that
okay,
you're
what would
seeing?
you do if you came home and you opened the door and he's in like he's wearing black gloves and he's just with like a professional camera, all 3 camera lights, and he's making a mukbang video? Like, what are you doing?
With meat.
I would be like, what?
With salmon, raw salmon, a block of raw salmon.
Yeah, what if it's
And then he
steak?
kept everything a complete secret the entire time that we were dating.
Yeah.
I'd be honestly really impressed.
Same.
Yeah, I'd be like, damn, how
Respect,
did
my
you do
guy.
that?
So that's how you can afford everything.
My boyfriend says, I don't believe in posting my relationship online. What are you staying or dipping? Actually, one of my guy friends is like a very firm believer of this. Like,
What?
well, he doesn't really have social media, but he's kind of like, I don't want to be posted online, and I don't want to post anything, because he's like, my relationship is my relationship and nobody else's relationship. Like, there's no need to post.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like pretty firm on it, and I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I mean, facts, but like sometimes I just want to post. Like,
I would understand that if he was dating an influencer with millions of subscribers,
just like,
just in general. If I was low key, why can't I post pictures of you?
yeah, like fully private.
Yeah,
Both
if
are
my
private.
Instagram's private and I'm only following my close friends and family,
What if he
I
was
would-
like my guy friend who was like, no, I don't want you to post, and I don't want to post either. Like,
That's weird.
Our relationship is private. Like,
What?
it's nobody else's. Like, nobody gotta know like that we're at a baseball game. Like,
I would
that's
think-
our private life.
I would assume that he's cheating on me.
No, my guy friend's like super loyal. Like, he just like grew up. His mom was like always told him like, it's your private life. Like, don't be airing that shit out.
But I can't.
Like, other people don't need to know
I
your
can't
business.
take a picture of an ice cream that I'm going on a date with him, and
No,
I
like,
can't
that's
post
fine.
it in my
I
story.
think he means, like, just pictures. I don't think he's like, don't post it. But he's not like,
Let's take a picture.
yeah.
Wait, Evelyn.
What?
Really off topic, but did you know you can get a free Chipotle bowl tomorrow?
Why?
Because you have a tattoo.
Oh my
Anyone
God.
with a tattoo gets a free bowl.
Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yeah.
In New York.
Anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
No way. That's sick.
You whip out your feet?
Guys, I have a small smiley face tattoo on my ankle.
I dared Evelyn to get it 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
let's tell them the story about how that happened.
Basically, we were getting to eat dinner at this place. It's on YouTube. And then we told the restaurant that I was turning 21, yada, yada, yada. And across the street was a tattoo shop. And I was like, Evelyn, you should get a tattoo.
Yeah, we were just bored in New York and we were just hanging
Was this
out.
saying yes to my sister for 24 hours or something?
I don't think
I don't think
so.
so. I don't
Was
really
it?
know. I don't know. We were just hanging out and we got dinner and then
And there was a tattoo shop right there. And I was like, you have to do it.
and I was like, okay, fine.
And it was a smiley face. There's like no harm in it.
Yeah.
You can't even tell.
I
I
forget.
forget you have that.
Yeah, it's crazy that I have a tattoo. Would you guys ever want a tattoo?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
What kind of tattoo?
I don't know, but I want something like, I definitely want to make it meaningful.
Do you want a big one or a small one?
Small one, for sure.
Dainty?
Yeah.
Where on your body?
Maybe like on my arm.
I was thinking my
Where
forehead.
around here.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Chat.
Like a small one or like a big
A small one.
Okay.
A small one.
Somebody
Or like
hearing me,
maybe like
chat?
What?
under on my rib, like here.
Oh, nice. What about you?
I was thinking on my forehead. Like a dainty one.
You know what? Yeah, you know what I would actually get?
What?
The inside of my lip.
Oh, you should
Well,
do
Kendall
that.
did. We should all
I
get a
would do
matching
that.
tattoo.
I just heard that it hurts
It
a lot.
disappears after a while, though.
Yeah, exactly. And like no one can tell, and mom can't kill us for it.
Yeah. The thing I don't like about tattoos is that it's permanent, and every friend I've talked to that has a tattoo that's gotten a tattoo when they were 18 regrets it fully and they want to get it removed. I recommend if you want a tattoo and if you're under the age of 25, just get a small one that you probably would
No one's
forget
listening
about.
to that.
Yeah. My friend has a bunch of tattoos and she doesn't regret any of it. She has a hand tattoo, like a flower.
Oh, really?
Hand tattoo.
I guess it depends
Hand tattoos are pretty.
with everyone.
I really want a lip tattoo. It's just like so like aesthetic. It's so Kendall Jenner. And I
So
just,
you're
like-
gonna meet people and you're gonna be like, hey.
Yeah, isn't that cool? It's like, guess what? And like, it's not like mom can get mad at me for it because no one can see it.
Yeah.
All right, next. What are some double standards that you think are not right or fair? I feel like more guys have to say stuff about double standards. Evelyn, do you know what double standards are?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's when one person expects the other person to do something
Yeah.
when the other person is not expected to do it.
Yeah.
Wait, why did you ask me?
Just in case you didn't know.
Why would I not know that?
Because you didn't know that Australia was a nationality or a ethnic group.
I did know that.
You didn't.
Wait, what was the question? Like, what about the double standard?
What are some double standards that you think are not fair or right?
Do you have any?
Like
trying
doing
to
the
think.
dishes, like certain chores.
Oh, yeah, like doing dishes.
Cooking dinner. I guess it's like more like
Misogyny.
yeah.
But then it could go like both ways. We could be like,
But also like double standards as in like, oh, like your Mr. Man's like, I worked 10 hours today, or I don't know, something like that, or like you both have a job to do. Like I've seen so many couples where it's like both of the people work in the relationship, but the husband expects the wife to do the chores.
oh, this is one. One partner checks the other's phone or social media for trust, but gets defensive if theirs is checked.
Yes, it's totally unfair. The hell?
Or like, she is allowed to cry or express sadness, but he is told to man up or suppress feelings.
All of
like,
these are pissing me off
man.
because it's like obviously they're double standards.
they're saying that's not right. Like, they're all double standards.
Yeah, it's not right.
Double standards are all unfair.
Double standards. Double standards.
They're all doubled, yo.
Double standard. Okay, what would you do if you guys met the love of your life? Literally, like, he's the most perfect man ever to exist. But he's like, babe, I just want you to be just the mother of my children. And I know you love making videos for YouTube and TikTok, but
No, No.
I just wish you can just focus on motherhood. But in return, I'll provide for every single thing.
If I want to.
Yeah, if I wanted to focus on my kids rather than social media, and
If I
wanted
want
to
to
take
be
a break,
full-time
then
mom,
yeah.
yeah.
but let's say
If I was so passionate about YouTube, then no.
Okay.
Then he's not the love of my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, why are you stopping me from making our family more bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, would you be with a guy that makes way less than you? Like, would you be okay with being the breadwinner?
In like the future, like when I'm getting kids, I feel like I would want them to be equal or more.
Yeah.
But like, if he's still in his early career and he's getting there, like, because they're not gonna like boom rich.
So your answer is yes, ultimately.
Ultimately, yes, yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, same. Because for me, I think I'm not even trying to be a gold digger by wanting a guy that is able to support me.
If a guy has money, that means he's able to support himself and he has like a goal in life.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a bad thing for you to want to marry a rich man.
I want 3 kids, if not more. And if I'm going to have 3 kids, if not more, I'm going to have to be home nursing these babies, which means I can't work.
Like,
And then my husband's going to have to step in and support, and he's going to have to make a lot of money to support the family. So
yeah, like, God forbid I like a man who likes his job and has a passion.
it's actually a psychology fact. Apparently, like it's a literal psychology fact, y'all, that men actually look for women for beauty and admiration, like more physical, and then women look for guys for financial stability.
yeah, I can totally see how that's the case.
Yeah.
Being pregnant and birthing a child is so much work. And also, you're not done after birthing the child. You have to be a mom and be there. I mean, the dad also has to be there too, but I just can't imagine working my ass off while also having a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think once I have kids, I fully want to be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
At least
Until
for the
like
first...
I'm done after postpartum and shit.
Exactly. Like, I do not want to have to
until my
stress.
kids go to school.
Yeah, I don't want to have to stress about paying the bills and working and getting that, you know, my check-in when I'm pregnant and have 3 kids. Like, I don't understand why people say that's a gold digger.
What?
Like, people think
A
that's
gold
a
digger
gold
is someone
digger.
who solely likes her husband for the money and not anything else. Like, obviously, I'm gonna like my husband.
Okay, what would you do if my boyfriend was like 40 years old, but he's a billionaire?
I would be so grossed out.
But he's
I'd
a
be-
billionaire.
I would be so.
That's a gold digger right there.
Evelyn
You
just
just
gave me
proved
the
it.
puppy eyes. She was like, "But he's a billionaire."
No, I'm just trying to convince you.
No, that's disgusting.
Well, obviously, I'm not going to date a 40-year-old even though he's a billionaire. I'm not an actual gold digger, guys.
She's not actually digging for gold, you guys.
Yeah. Like,
She just likes that gold. She won't dig for it, but she likes that
I
gold.
do like that gold.
oh my god.
What if your future boyfriend / husband is the perfect human alive, but he has no financial income?
Depends what he's doing. If he's literally doing nothing with his life, then I'd be like,
Yeah.
He's not doing nothing. He's like, he has hobbies.
no,
Like, he goes bowling.
That's not perfect then.
bro. What? That's
Then
not.
he has no ambition.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
No.
Like if he's
Oh,
like,
wait, no, his ambition is making like stickers,
when Evelyn-
but it's not really, you
Bro,
don't make
when
money
Evelyn
from
asks
it.
hypothetical questions, she just makes it like
so easy.
you can say like the obvious.
Well, that's what you did
answer.
too to me.
No, I'm not looking for a man who makes stickers as a hobby with no money. Like,
Unless it's like popping off. Unless he has a plan, you know what I mean? Like those stickers can go crazy.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Pokemon.
I know, but let's say it doesn't go.
Imagine the creator of Pokemon.
Let's say
they're like,
he
I'm
ma-
really passionate about these fucking characters, and I want to name it Pikachu. The wife is like, you're fucking nuts. I'm divorcing you. Boom. Majillion trillion freaking crazy man. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. What if I was dating a guy that's like 30 years older than me, but he's not a billionaire? Like, I'm not.
Then
and
I'd just be like, what the fuck? Why? What is?
do you want me to be like, oh, I'm so happy? No, I'm gonna be like,
That's
bro.
even worse.
Okay, but
30 years old. That means when you were 1, he was 30.
I mean, I obviously wouldn't date anyone that's 30 years older than me. I think the max oldest I'd ever date is probably 10.
5?
10 is like the maxest max. And even 10 is kind of pushing
So
it.
he'd be 35, 36 right now. You'd date a 36-year-old man. No, you wouldn't.
36 doesn't really sound that old to me though. Because I'm 25 and I'm basically 30 now. I'm like categorizing myself as 30, and 36 isn't that old. If once it reaches like 38, then that's kind of old.
To each their own.
Yeah. But no, 10 is definitely the max. I'm at the perfect situation where my boyfriend and I are the same age.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that. 10 is the max. Oh, but like me and my boyfriend were on the same age, 1999. He's September and I'm April. Thank God.
So he's actually younger
You're
than me.
older than him by like
Yeah.
April, May,
I'm a
June,
cougar,
July,
guys.
August.
Do you see me getting married to Mystery Man? That's a juicy question. And you have to be completely honest. Do you see me getting married?
What if I
to
said
him?
no?
That's fine. I wouldn't take it offensively.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, what?
No, say it. Say it.
Oh, wait.
Say your honest
Ashley
truth.
holds
Do you
a
guys
wooden
think that I'm
spoon.
going to get married to him or not?
Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. I can't see you being married or with kids, so I don't know.
I could see it happening,
Uh-huh.
but I'm just very curious how it'll go.
Why?
Just,
You think we're going to like divorce or something like that?
No, I want to know how he would propose. Like, do you think he'll be good at that?
I'm actually scared about that. I feel like he'd be like, we talked about this multiple times and he's so confident. He's like, obviously, like I know, like he knows I want a private proposal and I'm sure he's going to propose when we're traveling somewhere beautiful, but I'm just scared about the ring that he's going to get me.
Well, he's probably going to ask us. I always tell
Probably.
him half a carat, minimalized, humble ring.
Well, he's
What
not
would you
gonna
do
take
if he
your
got you a
advice.
silver wedding ring? Engagement ring. Silver.
is that bad?
Are you not a gold girl? Well, I guess
She's
no,
not.
I'm a
all
gold.
silver.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what I like. That's the thing.
Like, what would you want? A gold or silver ring?
I actually don't know. I need to like
Oh my
figure it
God.
out myself.
I would
but-
want a gold one. If my man got me a silver ring, I would be so mad.
Yeah, I probably will choose for gold, and I think he knows that already.
So does that mean you guys are gonna get engaged? Is he gonna ask mom for his blessing?
Probably, like,
What
duh.
if mom says no?
Then
He's like with the freaking ring in his back pocket. Oh, mate.
Oh no, mate.
What will you do if mom says no? Like to the death of her.
like
No.
she legit
Like,
no.
no.
I'm like in love with Mystery Man, and we want to get married, and mom's like no.
She's like, F no.
Well, I'm gonna have to hear her out and be like, okay, why do you not think we shouldn't get married? Is it because of the tarot person that you're talking to? Because like that's invalid.
No, she just thinks that like he wouldn't be a good husband.
If she gives me 10 solid facts and proof that makes me realize, oh, okay, yeah, that's probably not a good idea to marry him, then yeah, I'll hear her out as much as I can. But mom and I, like, we talk about stuff like this all the time, and mom's always like, oh, just be careful of this ABC, careful of this. And so I'm very mindful of all of those. If she is a hard no, I probably would also agree to her. Like, if she's a hard no,
she must be valid.
yeah, she must be valid. But if I don't think that's going to be the case, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm tired, man.
Well, guys, it's 11 p.m.
11:30.
We didn't go too in depth with Mystery Man because we want Mystery Man to speak for himself. We're not going to air out his own business. But let us know what you guys want to know about Evelyn and her love life. And we literally just fully only talked about Evelyn this episode. So let
She
me
loved
know.
it.
Stop saying episode. It's episode.
I don't give a f.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the word wherever. You still get the point. Potato, man. So thank you guys so much for watching. It is 11 p.m. We are going to fly out to Utah tomorrow morning. So we are gonna go get a good night rest. And I hope you have a good whatever the frick you're doing after this episode.
Ciao.
Bye, guys. See you guys in the next episode.
Adios.